I know that hey, please, if people are hearing noise, it's my child. It's my child that is here. Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is Opeyemi for those that are new here, and on this channel I express my opinion about faith, marriage, morals, motherhood, lifestyle, and the likes. As the spirit brings it, I give it to people. Sorry, let me say this, please, my child is here. If you don't know, he's the one playing with his toy, and at this point, if that was going to make him happy, please let him be there. So please ignore the noise and just listen to what I have to say. Okay, so if you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please, I beg you in the name of God, this is a new year. Change and stop stop watching videos without subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel. To all my old subscribers, you're the G. Thank you very much. God bless you. And don't forget to click the notification bell down below so that you can get notified anytime I drop a new video. Okay, yeah, so today it's gonna be a very interesting one. Juicy. Yeah, so today I just wanted to share a story with you people. It's of course my long, you must have seen it in the title, it's my long distance relationship story. My long distance relationship story. And the reason why I want to share this story is because I want to pass a message out there. I wanted to share this story because I feel like most times, I'm going to be using relationship as an example. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationship, but I feel like most times in relationships, we human beings, in as much as we, especially we Christians, in as much as we are saying, oh, Jesus, take the wheel, let your will be done, you know, I believe they are going to give me the right person, you know, the right spouse and all of that. But at the same time, we still always box ourselves. What I mean by box ourselves, I'm going to use myself as an example. You know, on this channel, most times I share my personal experiences, you know, just to pass messages, you know, to you guys. So in my own case, I have always said, and that's why now I say it now. Before then, I don't used to say it too. Now I can say never say never. Oh. And it's true, never say never. You never know. I remember then I used to say that, me, I can never do long distance relationship. Why was that saying that? I was saying that because of the experiences I've had. Personally, I've not had an experience. I've not had an experience with long distance relationship because I've not even done it before. You understand? Before my husband, you know. So I've not done it before, but because of experiences, I've seen breakups, you know, marriages break up, like personally. Marriages break up because of distance. I've seen what distance has cost, you know, to people's relationships. And because of that, I'm like, I'm not doing any long distance relationship. Trust me. You know what? The relationship I was before I met my husband, that guy, the day that guy was traveling abroad, that was the end of our relationship. As I was saying bye-bye to him, I was saying bye-bye to the relationship because I'm like, Emike, I'm not dating somebody that's abroad. Let me see what I'm dealing with here. You know, that kind of thing. And because I grew up knowing my mom say things like that. Like I remember two people personally that, like a family friend and like a family member, that they got married and the wife was here. The wife was in Nigeria. Then we're in Nigeria. The wife was in Nigeria and the husband had traveled. And my mom will call them and will be like, hey, what are you still waiting for? Hey, this thing, you know, that kind of thing. She was saying that she was keen on it because of her own experience. Do you know that? You understand? So because of her experience, when she sees people going through that route to like, you are dating somebody, she'll be like, hey, magba phone, like don't slack, you know, please don't allow this thing. Also, your husband is going, follow him. Don't let it stay. Don't stay too long. Even if you have to stay at all, don't stay too long. Please go and join your husband. You know, that kind of thing. Because she was saying it based on experience. It was based on her personal experience. So I feel like most of us, we always advise other people based on the experience that we've had. And trust me, because it didn't work for you, doesn't mean it's not going to work for that person. So I just wanted to put it out there. When we're advising people, of course, you can share your experiences with people, and it's just for people. You're sharing your experience not because you want that person to follow suit, you know, that I didn't do it, so don't do it. It's not going to work, oh, you know, that kind of thing. Don't be on a long thing, you know, that kind of thing. It doesn't matter. You don't know what God has in plan for that person, you know. So, and that's why I want to share, and that's why I'm sharing this. My own situation, I was like, I am never dating somebody. I'm never doing long distance relationship. In fact, the long distance relationship, I don't even think it was even state to state or in the same country. Like, let's be in the same place. Let's be seeing ourselves. let's be saying, I said, let me see what I'm dealing with. That was my own idea. I didn't want, or I be one abroad boys come and be deceiving me. I didn't want one abroad boys come and be deceiving me. So I was not even in for it at all. Like, it's so bad that, in fact, up to today, I feel bad about it. I remember one of my friends, she had told me somebody she was dating had traveled then. And I told this guy, I'm like, see, back babe, you know, that kind of thing, like, he has gone. You know, like, because of the things that I've seen, and because I grew up hearing that, like, my mom was always saying it, that, see, all these people that are abroad, you know, and it's all over. It's not just, trust me, it's not just me. I hear people say it, like, especially when I was in Nigeria, that, you don't know what they're already doing there. You better just forget the relationship. You have married somebody else, you know, those kind of things. So, and that was what I grew up knowing. So my mom was always saying it to people, like, my own was not even that he's married to somebody else. What my mommy just always emphasize was, go and meet your husband as soon as possible. Like, don't slack, don't let it drag for too long, you know. Maybe of course you don't have the understanding of how the whole processing thing is in different countries, how they file for your spouse and all of that. It can take a while, you know. But my mom's was just taking, go and meet your husband, pack your things and go and meet your husband, though. Don't let distance come and break this marriage. That was what she was always emphasizing. So for that reason, I'd already boxed myself that, God, in as much as I'm trusting you for my spouse and everything, I don't want to do this. I don't want a long distance relationship. I don't want this one. I don't want that one. I mentioned that I had told that my friend when she told me her boyfriend had traveled then. I was like, see, just forget about it. I don't know if that was one of the reasons why she broke up with that guy at the end of the day. I don't know. But I know that after then, the relationship didn't last that long. And when I now finally decided to marry my husband, when I met my husband, and before I even decided to marry my husband, when I met my husband, I couldn't even tell this my friend, you know, because trust me, when I was telling friends, I couldn't even tell friends that I was getting married. It was that bad, because they knew me like, but no, she cannot do long distance. So when they asked me, where is the boyfriend, who is the boyfriend, there's nobody to show. Am I getting shadow? So I could not tell anybody that I was getting married until, like, I think it was like 2 months to the wedding. I remember calling one of my friends that, blah, 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 I'm getting married and everything. She was like, getting married. When did you start dating the person? Because they did not see me with any man. I'm sorry. Because they did not see me with any man. So they were wondering, when did you start dating this person, you know? And she was like, when did you start dating this person? I was like, oh, long story. I'm just getting married. She asked me again, she was like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, pregnant? No. Did he give me through Bluetooth or infrared? Have you Wi-Fi anyway? You know? So I could not tell people, because I feel like people around me already knew my stance on long distance relationship, that like she cannot do. They cannot even hook me up with somebody that is abroad. Like, your friend introduced, because I'll be like, no, I'm not doing it for long distance care. Let me see what I'm dealing with, you know. And like I said before, my previous relationship ended the day he was traveling. Like, the day he had told me, and I'm like, I didn't even think about it twice. I'm like, relationship. That's the end of the relationship. Me that I was even looking for how to opt out before. That's a story for another day. Yeah, I'm going to teach people about that relationship. I was looking for how to leave before. So when you now say he's traveling abroad, Benny, what I realized was that I was glad that, in as much as I boxed myself, at the same time I was still flexible enough to allow God's will to be done in my life. You get? I didn't now say, even when my husband came, I never knew I was going to be my husband. In fact, the story is very juicy. Some of you be thinking we met on the internet. It's very, very far from it. Our gist is very, very sweet. So if you want to hear this gist, even me, I'm itching to tell the story. If you want to hear this gist, just let me know in the comment section and share this video. Share it. Let's views. Let us to impact people small on this YouTube, you know. I was trying so hard not to carry this boy, but at the end of the day, I still carried him. So let me just wrap up here. So I just wanted to, you know, put it out there that, please, you don't know what God has in plan for somebody. So when you're advising your friends, you know, your family members, in as much as you've had a bad experience about, in as much as you've had a bad experience, it doesn't mean that it's not going to work for that person. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It doesn't have to be long distance relationship, because long distance relationship did not work for you does not mean it will not work for the other person. Trust me, everybody that was using their experiences to, you know, to make my own decision, like, I know because it didn't work for this person, me, I'm not doing, I don't want that kind of thing to happen to me. But at the end of the day, that was the same thing that works for me, you know. When I'm married to him now, I didn't even know what God had in stock for me, and I'm glad that I didn't miss it. Trust me, some people have missed God's God's blessing that way. Some people have missed God's purpose for them that way, just because they had boxed, you know, they boxed themselves, like, no, I can't do this. They had those conditions that I cannot do this, I cannot do that. And we still pray that we want God's will to be done. So how will God's will be done when you're already putting God in a tight corner? Do you understand? So let's be flexible in our decisions, especially when we are leaving everything to God. If you are leaving everything to God, then leave it to him totally. Leave it to him. Let him do his own job. Do your part and let God do his own part too. But don't just be like, I don't want to like, God, I need husband, I need husband, I need husband. And then your friend, you don't know it to happen. Trust me. Some people always say, oh, they don't believe in hooking up. They don't believe in my friend introducing me to somebody, blah, 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 blah. Some people are like that. I don't believe in all this hook up. Is it that you're not walking on the street one day and one man will come and meet you and say, you are my wife? It has happened to for some people. I'm just saying, you know, you don't know how God wants to orchestrate it for you. I mean, I used to say, I remember when I was young, I used to say I want to meet my husband in a mysterious way, blah, 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 blah. So maybe it's too much movie. So when he finally came, when I started thinking about it, I'm like, it's actually a mysterious way. It's not as if we bumped into each other and he picked up my bag or something. But at the same time, when you hear the story, you know, there was actually a mysterious way. Like, I never experienced it. You know, that kind of thing. So, and I'm glad that I'm married to him today and I didn't miss him, you know. So let's not use our own experiences to obstruct other people's blessings. Because you had it bad, it was rough for you that way. Following that route doesn't mean it's going to be bad for this person following that route, because we don't know God's plan for the person. At most, tell the person, when somebody comes to you for advice on certain things that you've gone through, you know, you can tell the person that, oh, this is what happened to me. It didn't work for me, but it does encourage that person. It doesn't necessarily mean it won't work for you. And encourage the person to pray about it, and let God's will be done. Okay? I hope I've been able to pass a message. Trust me, the number of times that I've cut in this video, you don't even want to know. All the cut and join that is in this video, I've been going and coming, but I believe I've passed the message across. So that brings me to the end of this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Share now, don't be stingy. Share with your friends and drop comment in the comment section down below. Let us know if you've had experiences too where you boxed God, you know, and you missed a blessing, or you almost missed a blessing, or you've advised somebody and the thing didn't work for that person eventually. Let's just chit chat in the comment section down below. And don't forget, like I always tell you, God loves you more than you love yourself. Trust. Yes, he does. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.